Caribbean Ducks once again in the kitchen to share another exciting recipe with you guys, and I'm going to show you a little trick on how to make this delicious deviled egg or stuffed egg as you may call it, with few ingredients right out of my garden. So here's what we're going to need. We're going to need our eggs, we're going to have some scallions, we're going to have fresh parsley, and this is a Wiri pepper that I just got from the garden. We're going to need Dijon mustard or any kind of mustard. I'm going to use some capers to top it off. We're going to need mayonnaise and some breadcrumbs. And this is all that we need. Hear that? So what this little trick does, that little membrane on the top where the air sac is, it breaks that. And that little trick makes it easier for the eggs to peel. One more egg to try. Hear that snap? That's it. We get ready to boil this egg now. That's it. So first tip, we're gonna start with some room temperature water or cool water. Then we're gonna add our eggs to it. Then we're gonna add a pinch of salt. We're gonna cover it down and bring it up to temperature. I'm gonna set my timer to 9 minutes. That's to get the perfect boiled egg. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna cut up all the ingredients that I got from the garden, including my fresh scallions. We're gonna cut it up as small as possible. Then we have some parsley. Gonna chop that up into small pieces as possible. And we're gonna need about 2 tablespoons of each. Then what makes my deviled egg a true Caribbean style, Guyanese style deviled egg is our Wiri pepper. So those of you who know about Wiri pepper, know about the flavor, and know about the awesomeness in this little tiny little fruit here. It lends so much flavor to any dish. So we're gonna cut up about 4 or 5 for these tiny little flavorful peppers, and we're gonna mince it up here. Now, eggs have been boiling for about 9 minutes. I cut off the temperature and immediately I poured it into some cool water. And we're gonna allow it to cool down for about 5 minutes. And with our little tricks that I showed you earlier, I'm gonna show you how easy it is to peel these eggs under some nice running water here. And as you know, fresh eggs right out from my backyard, it's gonna be hard to peel, but with our little trick, it makes it easy. And just like that, we get our fresh egg, nice and peeled. The shell comes off so easy with this little trick. We're gonna do it again to show you. Just peel on one side of the egg, and then we're gonna use our fingers, use your thumb under the running water just to remove the rest of it. And just like that, you get a clean peeled boiled egg. Wait till I cut it open so you can see. Here it is, guys. Got all my eggs peeled nicely and ready. So here it is with a nice sharp knife. We cut into our egg and we have the perfect boiled egg. Look at the yellow, the richness of it. And you know when you have a perfectly boiled egg that you have the yellow nice and brightly colored. And if you have it green, that means you overcooked it. So there it is. Now we're gonna scoop out the yellow, the yolk, and keep that into a nice mixing bowl. Take a little spoon, scoop it out, and there you are. And make sure you have a damp cloth or damp tissue to wipe off your knife every time you cut a new egg. We're gonna need mayonnaise, about 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of your mustard of your choice, I'm using Dijon mustard. You can use any kind of mustard. Then you add all your seasoning that you just chopped. Gonna add our scallion, parsley, and our pepper. Add it all together here. And we're gonna use the back of a fork to mix it all together and make it a nice creamy. So some people like to use a food processor to mix it along. I do it by hand. I use a fork. Now we're gonna prepare 1 egg to make an egg wash, kind of. A little pinch of water, and we're gonna beat it up. Now we're gonna have our breadcrumb. I'm making this a flavorful. This is Italian breadcrumb that come with all the seasoning. You can add seasoning to it. Some basil, parsley, any type of ground oregano. But this comes flavored already. So we're gonna bread it into the flour, into the egg wash, into the breading. And we're gonna get ready to fry this. We're gonna make the most scrumptious deviled egg or stuffed egg ever. So keep watching. And now bring our oil to temperature, and we're gonna add it in. This is gonna be about a medium heat oil. Add our breaded eggs in. This is not gonna be your ordinary deviled egg or your ordinary stuffed egg. This is gonna be scrumptious. Nice and crunchy on the outside and delicious on the inside with all this awesome filling. So after we've cooked our eggs and fried it for about 2 minutes, we're gonna remove it and let it drain, get off all the excess oil, because it do absorb some of the oil onto the breading. So allow it to drain, and we're gonna continue the process with all the rest of it until we get it done. And here it is. We got all our eggs breaded and fried, so we can get a nice crunchy texture on the outside. And now we're gonna spoon our filling. And if you prefer to be fancy, you can use a piping bag with a little designer tips so you can get nice designs. But I prefer just to use a spoon, 2 spoons, and use the back of another spoon to get it off. And then we garnish with some freshly cut parsley. And I'm also gonna garnish with a little bit of surprise here. Capers, yes. If you notice, I haven't added any kind of other seasoning or salt to the mixing. So our capers are salty enough. And then I'm gonna top it off with some hot sauce made of the Wiri pepper, the Guyanese Wiri pepper. And that's what makes mine unique and delicious and flavorful. Some Wiri pepper sauce on our deviled egg that makes it so awesome. I hope you guys try this recipe and look out for my tips and try it. And if you do, give me a thumbs up. And if you find my videos interested and you want to see more like this, please remember to subscribe, leave your comments, and please share if you think that this is interesting. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching, and have a blessed day. This is my delicious, scrumptious deviled egg or stuffed egg. Caribbean ducks.